Hello, so today I wanted to talk about recording found sounds. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm just out in a wood near where I live and it's a relatively nice day, which is pretty rare for England. So I've just got this lapel mic with a wind muffler on. I'm just going around and filming kind of any sound really, maybe like a leaves rustle, animal sounds if I can get that, just to kind of create some unique sound. Yeah. Sound of you crunching leaves, and that way if you're recording some of your own music you can make it unique. It's your music, it's your sound. There's going to be no one else who's, I don't know, hidden this and turning that into a drum kit or drum sound exactly the same sound. Of course you can get stuff, you can create stuff similar, but if you really want a unique sound just for your own personal pleasure of creating unique music rather than just loading up a Vengeance sample or any of a famous or popular drum sample pack, you can just create your own drum samples of recording found sounds, or you can actually sample this and create your own kind of synth sounds from these found sounds. So I just think it's a great thing to go out and explore found sounds. I'm trying this new microphone for recording found sounds because normally I just record it for kind of voiceovers like this, but for recording found sounds I want to hear what this sounds like, see if it's better than a traditional vocal recorder or handy recorder like a Zoom H5, or if you don't have one of them you can always use your phone, use a smartphone. They've got pretty good microphones nowadays, and then just be aware of what creates a good sound. Just keep your ears open as you walk around and just think, how can I use this to make something musical? For example, you could get this crunching sound of the leaves and pitch shift this down or up, whack it into a sampler, add some modulation effects like chorus or phaser, add a pan effect. There's loads of cool stuff you can do rather than just open up massive, serum or silent. You can kind of create your own unique sounds, which I personally think is your music. If you're using native instruments presets, it's not really your music, it's native instruments music. And this way you can create your music. It doesn't all have to be found sounds. You're just throwing in a bit now and again just to kind of mix it up and make it more interesting. Personally, that's what I think. But I've just created a workshop called Beyond the Music Workshop, where I talk about recording found sounds like I'm doing right now. I do recommend spending an hour or two just going out, recording some found sounds, whacking them in a sampler and then reamping. So my Beyond the Music Workshop's all about that, about how you can actually put your found sounds in a sample and how you can actually reamp these and just use them to create your own unique music, because that's what it's about really, creating your music. You want something that's your own. You don't want someone else's samples, someone else's synthesis. You want something that you can truly call your own, because yeah, me shuffling here right now, this is a completely unique sound. Unless someone else has got the exact same microphone, the exact same placement, the exact same sound, the exact same weights that I'm putting on the leaves right now, and then manipulating it the way I will with different various plugins, and also maybe even reamping this and getting a new different sound, because reamping is basically where you take the sound, shove it through an amplifier and then re-record it. So you could open in a big field like this, because when you listen to music at a festival it sounds very different than when you listen to music in a concert hall. Even like this aeroplane sound, you could use this as a sound effect, as a whoosh. You could reverse it, you could pitch it up, loads of stuff you could do. But yeah, so reamping's really where you can just re-record it and put it through an amplifier, and then what space you're in determines the size of the reverb. So if you're in a huge hall, obviously it's going to be big and reverberated because it takes longer for the sound waves to bounce across the room. Then if you're in a small little hall, it's just less time to the reverb, smaller. But in my Beyond the Music Workshop I go into a lot more detail on this, about recording found sounds, sampling and reamping. So if this is something you might be interested in, just click the link below and just sign up. It's absolutely free. I'm not charging anyone for it. It took me a while to put together. I just thought it'd be useful just to share some of the stuff I've been doing at the moment, which is basically going out and looking a bit strange and recording sounds. But for my music, it's worth looking a bit weird, I think. So I'm going to be off now and try and record some more sounds. There's some bird sounds up there. I might try and somehow get as close as those birds as I can to try and record the bird tweets, get some more rustling sounds, bang a few different objects or trees, or just see what happens really. You never know what you're going to get, which is a great thing. Just walking around And listening, I can hear several different things I can use or try and make something musical. So thanks for watching this. I hope you found it useful. Like I said, if you do want to get involved in the Beyond the Music workshop, just click the link below. And then, yeah, you'll automatically get sent over the first day. And thanks for watching. I'm going to be off and try and record some more sounds and then try and make it into something musical later on.